Don't worry, it won't be forever. Alex won't even know. Oh, hi. Everyone, welcome to Wednesday Night Live. Oh my God, we're here again. Get the fuck out of here. I'm your host, Tom Brito. I was not talking to my jar of weed at all. That wasn't happening. And if any of you fucking tell Alex, I swear to God, it'll be over. I'll be sad. So hey guys, Wednesday Night Live again. Every Wednesday night we bring you the fucking greatest in entertainment from our favorite fucking people in the world, the USUKers. Let's start bringing them out, shall we? I'm gonna bring out first and foremost, as always, my partner in crime, a man who has seen the edge of the galaxy and the edge of my anus, Mr. Alex Whiteley.
Hey, fucking cameras go crazy. How's it going, guys? You all right?
See that? Is it having a seizure?
I don't know what's going on with it.
Really quickly, just so people kind of don't wonder what the fuck's going on. What's today, Alex?
Today is the first day of Lent.
It is. And me and Alex made a gentleman's bet because neither of us observe any religion because no honored religion would have us. Good thing. Smart people. And we both gave up something we love. Alex, what'd you give up?
Alcohol. So I'm on the coffee tonight. Yeah.
Yes, and mind you, this is not like saying anything. If you want to imbibe, please do. We want you to be happy and have a good time. And this is just us kind of testing ourselves. And not that either of us had a problem. Sorry, it was crying a little bit. But hey, fuck it. And I gave up cannabis for a whole 40 days. I'm gonna be like Josh Hartnett sweating by the end of it. Like, oh my God, just one lick of THC.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. We're strong, kind of. Hey, let's bring out the only man who has ever successfully mated with Sasquatch, Mr. David Rabe.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Now, when you fucked Sasquatch, was it intimate or was it kind of primal?
It was pretty primal. A lot of scratches. There's a lot of stench. It was like a very musky odor.
Really? Is that?
Yeah.
Is that how Elon Musk came to be?
I think so.
Makes sense.
It was just
I don't know what that means.
A weird fucking stench that grew.
Yeah, it kind of stays with it. It's a little palpable. You can taste it, just like the way I'd like to taste Tom Stevens.
Hey!
Oh, mate. Everyone likes to have a bit of a taste of Stevens, don't they? No, they don't. No, no one should ever go ginger. Ever. Don't ever go ginger. Trust me. Nobody needs that in their life.
So sad right now.
What's wrong with redheads?
These things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought I'd put myself down. I thought that's what we were doing here. I don't know. I was tempted to face that way. So I had my head back up, but I couldn't have worked out like, hey guys, what's going on? Because I think it's hilarious.
You should get a tattoo on the back of your head and then grow your hair super long so it looks like it's a reverse beard.
I mean, I wish I could grow hair, Tom, to be honest. If I could grow hair, absolutely.
What you should have done is just come from underneath the table, because apparently that's all you need to do is to win the gauntlet. Apparently.
Well, I know. There's no improv skills. No skills whatsoever of talking, just the fact that I could disappear for 5 seconds or whatever it was.
It's an amazing point to bring up. I got 1 vote. Mr. TS got 16 votes, so
Holy
you
shit.
did win fair and square last week's
Who voted for you?
Off.
Who voted for you besides your wife?
Just my wife. My wife.
I voted for you.
Oh, I voted for TS.
Wakanda.
Wakanda forever. Speaking of Wakanda forever, fucking, I had nowhere to lead with that. But hey, guys, fucking, we're here again. It's been a pretty banner week for USUK. A lot of amazing guests in the lineup. We're not gonna say anything about anyone yet, but we have a chat that we all kind of like, talking. That's how it works, to chat. And yeah. David, when he's awake. Or not fucking Sasquatches, he messages back, and we've been just kind of like going on about like, hey, these are future guests, and it's pretty fucking phenomenal, guys. You are really gonna love some of the shit that we're bringing to you. Speaking of shit that we are really gonna love bringing to you, Alex, do you want to do the game first this week, or do you want to do the gauntlet?
No, let's save that till. We're not doing the gauntlet today, are we?
Are we?
No. I thought you said to cancel it for tonight because you weren't sure about whether you're going to make it. So I didn't put a gauntlet together. So we're going to do that next week. We'll do the final next week and make a big song and dance out of it.
Okay.
And
I can breathe.
Comment here from Ryan Berger says, "Oh Jesus, Al's still bitter as fuck." A week later. No, I'm really chuffed. I'm really happy with that.
It was good, mate. I enjoyed it.
TS did well. I think the thing is, if you guys could see the chat between us that goes on, like Tom was just saying, you'd see how kind of supportive we all are of each other. Like there's no I'm better than you, none of that stuff. We're all really supportive. So TS, fucking hell, man, you deserve it. So it's going to be great. I can't wait for the final. It's going to be.
Well, it's funny because nobody wants to fucking be shitty towards one another. We always want to be very supportive. And the other day, me and Tom Stevens were kind of talking about like a competition, something me and Alex have been doing forever. We've always like not in a shitty way, but in like a good way of trying to compete to see who can get who to come on the show. And it's always fun because whoever comes on, it's always in benefit of the show, right? It's never like Absolutely. We're like, oh, you asshole, why would you do that? It's always like, fuck yeah, you can't believe you did that. So me and Tom were talking, and I was like, oh shit, son, fucking, I got this person coming on. He's like, yeah, well, I got one of those type of people coming on too. And I was like, well, the competition's on then. He's like, is it a competition? I was like, you're fucking right, it's a competition. It's
like it is now.
Competition.
Shit.
I mean, as long as it's on the USUK network, I don't give a fuck.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's good for the brand, dude. It doesn't matter who gets what person for what show. As long as it's on USUK, it doesn't matter, does it? It's all good.
And that also as well. I mean, we've spoken to some amazing people that you might not have ever heard of. You know, people, David and Tom. Before I'd have mentioned him, and even TS actually wouldn't have known who Adam Pennell was until we brought him on the show and started speaking to him. But what a fucking geezer he is! Do you know what I mean,
dude? Yeah, Adam's right, fucking amazing. He has a love of food that, you know, as a used to be fat guy, I can really appreciate. So when he starts saying things like, "Oh, I make these amazing strawberry cheesecake wings," I'm like, "What the fuck you just said?"
Strawberry cheesecake wings? He said.
Yeah. Oh god, if you need to go and check out the Shropshire Lad on YouTube. Or Adam Purnell. We can repost the old episode. He's a guy that just he does what he calls dirty cooking, like proper barbecue, chuck stuff in the flames type shit. Like, and it's amazing. Like, he's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cheesecake, but
well, okay. It was weird. It's not weird. I'm not saying weird. It's interesting, and there's actually, I think, footage of us attempting to make them. Did we do video or is that just pictures? I can't remember.
We did it live on Instagram Live. Adam was doing a cook along on YouTube, and we had Adam Pennell in the corner, sort of on a tablet, while he was doing his cook along, and me and Tom were both like we're cooking them as we went along in the kitchen. It's fucking phenomenal.
Was and Jamie made them as well, shouting at
you. Yeah. And Jamie had a go as well making them, and they were pretty phenomenal. To be fair, strawberry cheesecake.
They were.
Yeah.
Strawberry cheesecake wings. I don't know.
Something real.
Well, yeah. Cheesecake flavor, but with cayenne pepper as well.
Yeah. A little bit of spicy. Don't be such a Debbie Downer. You know, that's just your primal speaking. If you weren't too busy having sex with cryptozoological fucking beings, you would probably enjoy cheesecake wings.
We just eat raw meat and grass. That's it. When you say strawberry cheesecake, I'm like, where the fuck do you get the strawberries in the cheesecake?
Don't say grass right now. I can't handle it.
Grass, weed.
I'm gonna get high through osmosis right now. Oh, it's so good.
I just had a vision of David running down the street with a massive spear chasing wild animals. Like, come here, that's dinner.
Has got like a loincloth? Loincloth and like things just flopping.
I was thinking, okay, Ewoks and Fruipyland.
Oh my god, no.
I was thinking maybe the Ewoks were from 1 week when David was bored in the forest and was like,
I'm like, come get around, children. It's time to eat.
I was thinking about having sex with some of you and then eating you. Yes, I always bring on the hits.
It's one of the best episodes ever of Rick and Morty. If you've never seen that,
that's why I don't know what it is. I was sat here going, "Yeah, that sounds amazing."
Yeah, it's a really good episode.
Yes, you really got to get you like up to speed on your fucking like animation sci-fi shows because there's really no bad choice for them. Almost everyone that's ever been put out has been pretty fucking excellent. You want to put up that last quote right there by Helen? because she asked a question.
Yeah, sorry, my fault. I was looking at what we got to bring up next.
You're good.
Helen says, "Hi, Helen." By the way, Helen. By the way,
hi,
Helen. Hey. We've come up to an agreement, but Helen's going to come on the show at some point.
Yes,
which would be good.
Yes, she is.
And if any of you guys want to just come on and just have a chat and shit, please drop a line. We really don't have anything negative to say about anyone except Rush Limbaugh. So fucking anyways, fucking Fruity Land is from an episode of Rick and Morty, which is about Beth having this imaginary land called Fruity Land where her dad made it for. It's like an alternate dimension, and she trapped a friend in there who end up having sex with and then eating the offspring of all these imaginary creatures that were inside this land. It's really fucked up, but very funny.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna hump this rock. I'm gonna hump this creature of the land.
What was his name? Billy? What was the dude's name?
I can't remember.
I think it was Billy something.
Fucking, I am one of Billy's offspring. Eat of my body and sustain yourselves. Oh, it's fucking brilliant, dude. It's so good.
I'd love to get.
He gave you his finger.
What?
He gave you his finger.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Dad. It's when he's reeling off all the toys that he made for her because she was a fucking psycho kid. Like, yeah. Let's go around the room, okay? Because I want to find out. This gets is an update that something that updates itself as you go on in life. 2 people in the whole world has to be living that you would love to podcast with. Who would you like to interview?
Easy.
I mean, it used to be Kevin Smith, but it's not so much anymore because I think it's been done an awful lot. I would love to sit down with Elon Musk, because I'd like to get silly with him. I wouldn't want to be doing like what I just want to ask him some dumb shit. Get Elon because we know he's got a sense of humor. I would love to do that.
He'd probably bash you for not liking anime.
Wow. It's not that I don't. Yeah, okay. I've tried. So that's one of mine. We'll go around the room. TS, have you got someone that you'd like to speak to? I think I know who you're going to say.
John Oliver.
Straight
John Oliver all day. Do you know Daddy's back on TV as well? He came back on Valentine's Day with his new Last Week Tonight show on Sunday evening, which is phenomenal. But yeah, I would love to sit and chat to John Oliver and cry with a guest for the second time in my life. So yeah, I would just love John Oliver. I think talking to him, I think I would laugh my ass. I think I'd laugh myself to death, to be honest with you. I love the guy. He's articulate, he's intellectual, he's funny as fuck. And yeah, just a genuine hero of mine.
Yeah.
Bruno? Seth Green.
Oh, that's a good shout, that.
Yeah.
Really good shout.
He's just been so deeply ingrained in like everything I've ever loved. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Robot Chicken. He's been in Without a Paddle. So many fucking amazing movies that I would just love to be like, oh my god, can I just
Rat Race?
I just touch you? Yeah, Rat Race. Good fucking poll, bro. For a guy that doesn't watch movies, good poll.
I know. It's because Rowan Atkinson's in it. That's why I watched it.
John Oliver's not in that. TS.
No,
I don't know why you know that.
I know. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
What about you, David?
Well, you guys already know Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
And
Quentin Tarantino's a good shout. We had a comment. Ryan Berger says, "Let me guess, Rabi's Depp."
Oh yeah, Ryan knows. Thanks, Ryan. He gets it.
Jamie Westwood is in the chat. He says, "My father-in-law, John Oliver. I knew it." I'm going to go again. I'm going to say Seth Rogen. It sounds daft, but I would love to sample that laugh on my podcast.
All I do is get high all day.
All right, okay, I'm going to say something controversial now. I don't know if my wife is listening. Shut the door a little bit. But I've always said, right, I don't smoke weed. But if someone like Kevin Smith, Seth Rogen, or Snoop Dogg offers you a joint, you kind of sit there and have a smoke with him. I mean, that's what's going to. That's like the dream, isn't it? Sitting around the table, just bullshitting around with people like that. Yeah. You
ever see that GIF? It was like Snoop Dogg, like behind, not backstage, but behind the stage in a concert, like an outdoor event. And there was a security guard next to him, and like Snoop's just like taking the puff off his his weed, and he passes it to the security guard next to him. He's like, and the security guard's like just like working. You don't say no. You can't. Fuck's gonna happen?
Just don't ever come to Vermont, Alex, because it's 100% legal here. And before you left, I'd be like, dude, what? There's nothing wrong. You can't get in trouble if it's not illegal. So fucking just smoke.
Well, it is for the next 40 days for you, Bruno. So shut the fuck up. Tell me your second guest.
Will Smith.
Oh, good shout. That's not bad.
Absolutely.
By the way, in the comments, if you have one that's better, just throw in your who would you like to interview.
Better.
But I like the idea of Will. No. I used to love Will Smith. I thought he was great. I was like, I'd love to know this guy when I was younger. I don't know what it was. I just thought. I think there was a time when he was just in everything. He was just in everything. He was everywhere.
You just wanted to get jiggy with it?
Yeah. Oh, you fucker. That was mine. That was totally mine.
Yes. TS, have you got one more?
I do. This is hard because there's quite a few people that I'd like. But I think I'm going to pick. Thanks, Helen. Thank you so much.
Said, TS, how predictable.
Well, I just love John Oliver. I can't.
Yeah, she says she can bullshit perfectly without the weed. I love you, Helen.
That ball, Helen. Smashed it straight out of the park. I'm only joking. I would go for, out of the people that I would love to, I'd love James Spader.
Oh,
because I'm a huge fan of the Blacklist. It's one of my favorite TV series ever, and I absolutely adore. I want James Spader to adopt me as well. There's quite a few men I want to adopt me. So
many men you just want to have
all the men
attached to
give
you.
them all to me now.
I got the topper, Jack Black.
Oh,
clearly Jack.
Yeah,
Jack Black.
I dropped an email to Kyle Gass's agent in the week.
They did.
I don't like to talk about people, but like these things never really happen. But you never know, do you? You just never know.
Just Instagram Jack Black. Be like, hey, what are you doing this day? Come on the podcast, please.
You'd be like, hey, buddy, I'm right now making $1 million movie with The Rock. We're like
just get
friends.
shirtless and weird like he does on all his Instagram posts.
I just don't know why he's never done a podcast. I don't know why he's never done it. Like he would make millions on a podcast. Jack Black would. Yeah, absolutely. He'd clear up.
Sorry, just quickly, Jim Carrey is another one.
Ooh.
Jim Carrey, absolutely. Sorry, David, carry on.
David, have you got another one?
Well, Tarantino was my other one. If I had to choose, fucking, I don't know.
Michelangelo from the Turtles.
Martin Scorsese.
Scorsese's a good shout.
Scorsese's a great shout.
I think you would learn so much from him in the fucking podcast, dude. You like walk away so like enlightened and profound. Like
you wouldn't have to ask any questions, just let him talk.
Oh yeah.
How's the gabagool?
It's like, wait, real quick. Do you have a tiny brush for your eyebrows?
He's like, yeah, I do with millions of dollars. Hold on.
It's like.
Jamie says Kevin Smith, obviously, and Paul Stanley.
Paul Stanley? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's the biggest Kiss fan I've ever known.
Kiss is badass, dude.
Oh, Patrick Stewart.
Helen says Patrick Stewart. Oh,
damn, Helen.
There's so many.
I know. Helen's so much classier than we are. What the fuck?
She's awesome. She is awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'll step down. You guys bring in Helen.
One person I have been actively trying my hardest to get on a podcast is Greg Davis, because he's from Shrewsbury, and I've very openly been like, Greg Davis, when you come on my show, when this is going to happen, stop ignoring me.
Please answer my questions.
Where did you get
That's not my brick from? That went through your window.
The thing is, if you got Greg Davis on, though, this would be his screen.
Yeah. If you don't know who Greg Davis is, if you've seen the In-Betweeners, the British In-Betweeners, he's the headmaster. And he would be like, if you come up to me when on holiday, I will fucking deck you. It's brilliant.
Yeah. 6'9" is huge.
Oh my god.
Maybe would have
a power hour.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I don't think
Amber Heard.
I don't think Johnny would like appreciate like any like negativity towards her. So we're trying to be positive and just like keep it together and just not say anything, you know?
Johnny
like especially now. No, he wouldn't like it, and especially now because the court is so close to the trial is so close to starting. Like I don't want to do anything to endanger that shit. So
okay, quickly, so we can get on to something else. How about one person that's dead?
Ooh,
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
Ooh, that was quick.
That was
Alan Rickman for me. I'd love to hear about his stories. Alan Rickman.
Hello, the rich Alan Rickman.
He's here. The spirit's in David.
Alex, I've always been with you. You don't to communicate with anyone else. No, I'll do it again later, dude. Hold on. I'll see you in your dreams tonight, Alex.
Mine would be Joss Whedon.
I thought he's locked.
Oh, not his fuck. That was his career, not his life. Sorry. No, let's go with fucking someone dead that I would really like to talk to. You go first, TS, because I had someone on my mind and I just forgot it.
Helen says Peter Ustinov.
I don't know who that
I don't know who that is.
David? No?
Oh, Jamie, you fucking bastard. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Another one would be Lemmy.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
I would go for Leslie Nielsen.
Wow.
Absolutely love Leslie Nielsen. His movies, all of them. Spy Hard, Naked Gun, Wrongfully Accused. Any Leslie Nielsen movie, I love him.
He is too hilarious.
Peter Ustinov is a two-time Academy Award-winning film actor, director, writer, journalist, and raconteur. He wrote and directed many acclaimed stage plays and led numerous international theatrical productions.
Oh, nice.
I would want to interview Wes Craven.
Oh,
without a doubt.
That's
like
awesome.
There's just so many movies that completely influenced my life for one way or another, and he just. Fuck, man, I would love to pick his brain for like an hour and be like, dude, so what were you thinking about when you fucking did this? And when People Under the Stairs, what was that all about? And fucking, it'd be good.
That was a good movie.
What was going through your head when you put Jay and Silent Bob in Scream 3?
People love monkeys, Wes.
Yeah, fantastic. TS, you brought me this while we're sticking to films and stuff like that. I can't believe I missed this. But you sent me this article where Emma Stone apparently was transformed into Cruella.
That was not me.
No, that was not him. How dare you give away my fucking
prequel? Sorry, TS.
Mr. Bruno.
Yeah,
that's right. Sorry, Bruno. If I'm going to send you film stuff, come on.
Yeah, I know. The only film he sends you is
what
those.
the hell is Cruella?
What's an Emma Stone?
I don't know.
Yeah, I sent that, and did everybody watch the trailer by chance?
I didn't have time.
I did not watch the trailer, no.
Sorry, so this conversation is going to die really fast.
No, it's not. I mean, I can kill it if you like me to. Like, we do not need another live action 101 Dalmatians.
This is a prequel.
No, dude, this is a prequel, and this looks fucking amazing. Like, weirdly enough, it's not like that. I love Jeff Daniels, so let's just like put it out there that I'm not shitting on the 101 Dalmatians, and it was like really the first live action fucking Disney movie that was before all the rest, before the Lion Kings and all the Jungle Books and everything. It was the first, and it was pretty fucking good.
I remember now. Yeah,
Glenn Close is in it, for fuck's sake. Oscar award winner Glenn Close.
Love Glenn Close.
This seems like it's a acting challenge for Emma Stone is what this movie seems to be, and it looks fucking, dude, she's nuts. Like, the whole premise of the movie is that she's a little fucking psycho, and she's like, I'm just a little crazy and I love fashion. I'm like, dude, I fucking like that because I like The Devil Wears Prada.
I don't like the idea of sabotaging one of the most beautiful women on the planet with a movie made about a fucking Karen that fantasizes about fur coats.
You have to watch the trailer. See, this is why
I will watch the trailer. You know me, I'm always the cynic. But like, Emma Stone's amazing. I'll watch anything in with
yeah, she is amazing.
You know that I probably won't watch any of it at all ever. So
yeah, we know. We know, TS.
if you guys are listening to this right now, go check out the Cruella trailer and tell us your thoughts about it. If you disagree with me, if you think I'm a fucking idiot, please tell me. If you think it looks pretty okay like I do, say that too, so Alex shuts the fuck up.
Dude, I can call you a fucking idiot tonight, this week, rather than last week. You're not an idiot. I just haven't seen the trailer yet, so I can't judge. Jamie says, I watched it, Bruno, and it looks great, dude. Plus Emma Stone. He agrees with me.
Yeah.
And Helen...
But he also agrees with me, Alex.
Helen with a late addition to the Who Would You Interview, and that's Stan Lee, of course. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
damn,
I was walking through the park one day, and I stood on a spider, and I thought, if only this guy was strong enough to hold me up. I don't know how those conversations would
I said, there's Spider-Man.
Did you hear that? There's a recording of him go. He's like proper like swearing and stuff, but having fun with it, banter. Somebody recorded it and released it. And it's one of the greatest bits of audio that Stan Lee's ever had, because he was just like, I don't fucking know why. What the fuck? He's like going mad. And I was just like, whoa, that does not sound like Stan Lee. It was brilliant.
I don't want to disparage the dead because he famously had a very loving relationship with his wife. But
Yeah.
I worked with this waitress up at the J Peak, and one of her friends was just like one of those kind of like bar girls. She's always like getting a little too drunk and shit. And she actually had a photo of her making out with Stan Lee just because she wanted to do it. And I got shown this photo. Now, it could have been an old guy that looked a lot like Stan Lee, so I just want to put it out there as well. But
like a Polaroid?
No, yeah, dude. She whipped out her fucking Polaroid and she's like, nah, hold on. I can show you the picture in like 5 minutes. Just give me a second. Not yet. And no, it was digital.
I forget we're living in the digital age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on. That died.
Sorry, not every single story is a joke leading to a fucking other thing. Sometimes it's just truth, Alex.
I enjoyed it. I just enjoyed listening to you. That was all.
Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
Another one. Sorry.
Soaking it in.
Marlon Brando.
Oh,
Yep.
Good call.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
Okay. Any more people that let's just keep this going for the show, the whole show. Anybody you'd like to interview, just throw them in the comments. We'll discuss. Right, I'm going to play my game now. If you remember last week, we played a very good game that was well executed by your host today, and I've been thinking a lot about it, and I've kind of smoothed things up a bit. I want to say thank you to Eric Hunt from Eric and Gord. What's that show called? Eric and Gord. Eric and Gord's show.
Eric and Gord go hunting.
Hunting season. No, fucking god damn it. Eric and Gord, please don't listen to this episode where we forget things up for us.
Well, actually, I'm going to get them both on. I've already spoke to Eric and said he's going to come on Podstars, so we'll find out more about Eric.
What the show's name is.
He made me some music. I've been thinking about the name for the show. We've streamlined it all up. The Rotten Tomatoes game, and the I can't wait for you to see the name of this game. It is. Hello and welcome to Al's Game, the narcissistically named.
Thank you. I thought that was called Monopoly, Alex.
Right.
We have with us today a game. Apparently, just let me get it up right. I did have it right, but and we have 11 movies to discuss today, and we're going to show you the Rotten Tomatoes ratings, and then after the one we first see, we're going to ask you whether it's higher or lower the rating on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm going to share the screen now.
Damn, David, did you join the Hells Angels?
Yeah, this is all good. I'm getting kind of cold. I left my air on. I don't want to go up there and shut it off, so I just grab my jacket.
I know we talked about it
Oh,
last
it's
week,
so
but,
cold. I wonder what that's like. Oh, so cold.
Yeah,
Right,
you don't know
okay, let's
anything
start
about
this.
my coldness, all right, Tom?
Oh, shit.
So,
I need a pen and a piece of paper. Fuck.
oh shit, should I get one too?
No, you don't need one. Oh, balls. I didn't think this through.
what have we lost?
Nothing. I forgot a pen. Genuinely just forgot a pen.
Right on your arm.
With what exactly?
Cut yourself, use blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Use the pen, Sideshow
really
Bob.
Al's game.
It stands for the Bart, the.
Oh, see, Tom, you don't watch things, but then you say fucking things like that just make me go, God, I love that bearded bastard.
Right, you guys keep talking while I get a fucking pen.
I love you too, Bruno. We'll just
fucking
smash out some
listen to
Simpsons
you,
quotes.
We should probably save it to the end. I was gonna say something about David.
What?
But we'll save that to the very end. Thank you.
What did you say about me?
This is why you have kids, guys, so they can bring you sodas from downstairs in the basement.
The kids live in the basement. Bring me a soda.
You're only allowed out once every for a minute a day.
Don't make eye contact.
Let me just unhook you from the
Of
radio.
all
there.
things tonight, this is the worst.
Let me ask you guys. Let me ask David and TS.
Yes.
Do you think that me and Alex can make it the full 40 days?
Do I wait? What is Alex giving up again?
Alcohol.
Beer. Yeah.
I think Al can, but I have my doubts about you, Tom.
Wow. I mean, honest, but ouch.
Honest opinion.
It is.
I think Al will. I think you'll struggle, Bruno, but you'll make it.
Yeah.
I know he's going to struggle. I know for sure. I know Bruno's going to struggle, but I think he might at some point just.
Well, see, I almost fucked up this morning because I worked the night shift, which I work. Well, it wasn't my fault, asshole. Hold on, let me tell the story how I almost fucked myself. So I was on my way home, and not that I would smoke in the car. I don't do that. Don't drive while you're high.
I drink and drive. What are you talking about?
But anyways, fucking hold on. So I was at a really long night at work, and I had shit to do this morning. So I'm like, I always keep my pipe in my car, not to smoke in the car. Sorry, I'm having a spasm. And fucking, I was about to. I'm like, fuck, it's Wednesday, and I put it down.
You're like, it's what?
Oh, I just shoved it in my ass.
Yeah,
that
I
song
nearly did
started.
it as well. I was nearly said to the wife like, "Oh, I've got like a day left. I can go and get a beer from the shop before the podcast." And she was like, "No, it's the 17th today, dickhead." And I was like, "Oh." There we go.
And then you pulled the beer out of your mouth. You're like, "Whoops, what's that?"
You just like popped it open. He's like,
It just reverses back into the bottle. Cat back on.
Right now, I've got a pen. I've got a pen of all things not to have.
Did you find
I've
paper?
got a pineapple.
I've got paper. But look, okay.
Pineapple pen.
Yeah, see, he's got
Here's
it.
Al's. Shut the fuck up, right? This is how we do my game show. The host around the desk and we go, "Shut the fuck up, you little sausage." Right, okay. Our first.
All right, everyone, listen. Al's asking you to shut the fuck up, please.
Our first movie is going to be Dumb and Dumber. By the way, what kind of rating do you think Dumb and Dumber got on Rotten Tomatoes?
Oh,
This isn't for a point, just for shits and giggles.
oh, okay.
It's a very high viewer rating.
92? Is that a number?
74, 92, Tom?
I'm gonna go with like 90. Yeah, like 94, dude.
Okay. Dumb and Dumber got 68% on Rotten Tomatoes. And a high audience score. There you go. You got that wrong, right? Kind of. Okay, now, are we going to go higher or lower with the next film, which is, are you going to see this time? Casper. The Casper movie.
Oh my God.
Lower.
Where do you come up with these, Alex?
Lower.
Lower.
Yeah, lower for sure. I didn't even see Casper. I don't give a shit.
Lower. What?
Lower.
You've never seen, dude? What?
Didn't bother wasting my time. I like it.
Casper, the Friendly Ghost, which we all remember from kids.
I keep you.
Helen's Minx, by the way, she said 69 for Dumb and Dumber. Oh, she's Casper, did it get higher or lower? It got lower with 51%.
Yes.
All got that one right. There you go. By the way, you've got to beat Tom Bruno this week because
yeah, I'm like, cool. We're all even now, and then Tom's just gonna fucking win it again.
Yeah,
like he did
I would
last
say
week.
that.
The next one is Happy Gilmore.
Higher.
Higher. So much higher.
25th anniversary yesterday, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah. And
How do you know this
How
stuff?
the fuck? Yeah.
Hang on. Adam Sandler made a video where he took another shot having to go at is it Shooter McGavin? And then he responded. They're having like a bit of banter between them. It's quite funny as fucking. That's how I know because everyone shared it. Go watch that video.
David, you saying higher as well?
Yeah, I'll go higher.
Higher than 51, absolutely.
And it's 61. You're all right. Higher. There we go.
I almost went lower.
I wish I could get higher.
Oh, man. Can you take me
Continue in the comments, by the way. Let us know what you think. The next movie, moving on, is Star Wars Episode 1.
Oh.
Now, this film was controversial. Not many people liked it. I loved it.
Hindsight being 2020 after watching Episode 8, Episode 1 is actually really good.
Man.
Lower. I'm going
Lower,
lower.
you're going to yes,
I'm
lower?
going lower, yeah.
Lower than 61 was the last film, right?
Yeah.
I'll go lower as well, I think.
Bruno.
Oh,
If I remember
I'm
correctly.
gonna try to take the lead, and I don't mind not winning. I'm gonna go higher.
Oh, Controversial.
What do you guys think in the comments? 61% on Rotten Tomatoes. You reckon Star Wars Episode 1 got higher than 61% or lower? Let's find out.
It's definitely lower.
52%.
Wow. So close.
Fuck yeah.
Lower.
So close.
Damn, man. That. Ooh.
That's really close, dude.
And
Alex,
not even a very good audience rating score. Either.
No. It's pretty even. It's one of those ones that you're like, oh, wow, they both agree. But, Alex, I really got to call out, once again, dude, these movies that you picked are hard. Like, this seemed like it was going to be a game that was going to be super easy, and you're just picking, the, really good ones in TS.
Wasn't Darth Maul, one of everyone's, favorite villains?
It was.
And
Yes.
He was one of the worst movies.
Yes.
Helen said, woohoo! And Kenny says lower. He agrees. Kenny Aldrich in the chat there. The next movie, moving on, is Gone, Baby Gone. If you don't know this movie, by the way, it was directed by Ben Affleck and starred his brother Casey Affleck. It is a phenomenal movie, and it was big at the time. So, Tom, you're saying higher?
Yep. I was actually just pointing to my Lord and Savior Jesus.
Raby?
Lower than whatever the fuck. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
53.
I've never heard this either. I'm going lower as well because I don't know what it is.
Definitely need to watch this film. It's brilliant. It really is good. So you're saying lower or higher, TS?
Lower.
Lower.
Than Star Wars Episode 1.
Yeah, I say lower.
Directed by Ben Affleck. It was actually 94%.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Damn.
It really is good.
If you want to watch a good Casey Affleck film.
It's really good, isn't it?
I just happen to have a bookshelf full of a bunch of shit.
From 94%, we're going to go to the classic. I love this film so much.
Oh,
Small
dude.
Soldiers.
I almost had the whole collection of the toys.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Dude, they go for a good fucking penny on eBay right now, homie.
Fuck eBay, dude. I'm keeping it, man. Shit. They're open out of the box. I was playing with them, dude. I had the Tommy Lee Jones voice in my head.
Yeah, I know. You shove things in your ass. I get it.
With that crew cut flathead, no, it wouldn't work. It'd have to be more rounded off like a Nick Nitro. Nick Nitro's head was more rounded. We could have been more gentle.
While the Gorgons is winning my small intestines. Ow, ow, ow.
I fucking love Phil Hartman. He's like, I want to surrender to the Gorgonzolas.
Back it all up. Back it all up. Phil Hartman. Phil Hartman's who I want to interview right this second. Somebody dig up his fucking corpse.
Ding, 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 ding. Can we have a meeting where we don't dig up corpses?
Helen in the chat throwing shade at Ben Affleck. He says he's obviously a better director than an actor.
I agree.
Helen, have you seen a little film called Armageddon?
Dude, come on, bro.
Yeah, and
I'm agreeing with Helen. She could.
What should we call it as well?
Right. So we got to do. Boys, what do you think?
Small Soldiers.
God, I love this movie. This is hard.
Higher than 94 was the last film, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As much as I love this film, I think the audience is going to go lower. So I'm going to go ahead and just say lower.
I'm going lower as well, but not by much.
It is lower, and it's way lower. Don't even fucking kid yourselves. So
it's lower, but in my heart, I know it's higher.
All going lower across the board.
Yep.
Kenny says lower too. Helen says nope.
Ryan is... Dude, I'm disowning Ryan Berger.
It says here, Armageddon sucked balls.
Dude. It sounds like a guy that really liked Deep Impact. I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about penis.
Morgan Freeman's penis.
I like that, Elijah Wood. Leave me alone. Right, Small Soldiers got 48%, which is fucking inhumane. Inhumane.
Wow.
They filmed part of that movie out here in the Orange Circle, 15 minutes from where I live. The little center where he's riding the bike at the beginning of the movie, where the toy store is. That's where it's at. I could literally go take photos of that area right now.
That's sick,
why aren't you doing that right now, David?
Okay, let's go. Let's go drink and drive. Come on, guys. Let's have fun.
Road trip. Right, moving on from Small Soldiers, we have got Coach Carter. This is with Samuel L. Jackson, a controversial coach that locked the basketball team were doing well. They weren't doing well in their grades, so he locked the sports hall so they couldn't play. Brilliant movie again if you've never seen it, but it is it's well known. If you've what we're we gonna say?
48. Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna go lower.
TS lower.
Yeah, just I don't know. Lower. I think it's a trick. I think it's a trick question.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried, man. I kind of want to go higher because it's Samuel Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson, yeah, he's a good.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. He's had some. He had a couple of misses, though, hasn't he?
David,
but Samuel Jackson's always great. I think I'm gonna go higher.
It is way higher. David? I'm telling you right now, it's going to be phenomenally higher than fucking that score.
Okay, so lower, higher, and the score is 64%. So higher, but not by much. Not by much.
But look at that audience score, though. Once again, fucking
Samuel Jackson knocks it out of the park every fucking role, man.
That movie's brilliant. If you've never seen that movie, watch it because it's one of those you can watch again and again and again and again and again and again. Okay, moving on from Coach Carter, we have got 8 Mile.
Oh God!
With Eminem, starring Eminem.
I'm 64. I'm going lower again.
TS low. Bearing in mind this movie won an Oscar for the soundtrack.
Yeah, I remember this movie being a big fucking deal when it came out. Everyone, I'm gonna have to go higher.
Oscar for the soundtrack. He's a rapper. Of course, he's a musician. I'm not surprised.
Tom saying higher. Okay. 8 Mile. Helen and Kenny both in agreement on the chats there, saying higher, and it's higher, 75%.
Well,
yes. Come on,
the audience score is so low. How is that impossible?
It's a great movie. It really is a good movie.
Mom, they're getting Zoomers to watch it.
I remember I memorized. I've forgotten now, but I did at the time memorize all those last rap battles. Everybody from the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. Yeah. I loved it.
Go.
Amazing. Moving on. 8 Mile. We now have Saving Private Ryan.
Oh yeah. This is the movie that got me into World War II and collecting all the U.S. field gear. So
I'm gonna say higher.
It started my obsession with World War II at the age of 10. Higher.
If I'm definitely gonna say higher, but if you like World War II, buddy, you should listen to a past episode we did with a buddy of mine named Chris Cronin. He's a World War II reenactor. Really fucking.
Get him on again because I missed that one. I wasn't there for that.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You weren't there for that. Fuck. That's right. And I was supposed to go to an event because they do it and they are so dead accurate with all their stuff, dude. They have M1 Grands, everything, dude. We were gonna go.
M1 Grand is a fun gun to shoot, dude. It's nice. It has a good kick, a great balance, and using the sights on an M1 Grand is just. It's fucking so easy.
Helen with the fucking Simpsons burn. I love this chick.
TS, diddly.
Well, yeah. Helen, you've known me for 16 years, and I don't watch movies unless I'm either with you or that's about it.
Always alone in his bedroom.
I just don't watch movies. We're
gonna make Helen make fucking him watch movies. That's a good idea. Helen, we're gonna get you on our side and make TS watch movies that we don't get him to watch.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, we should play this game as well. We'll just get Helen on. We'll do the gauntlet with it, and we'll do this Owls game. Okay.
Helen knows best.
So we all saying higher. Of course, it's higher. 93%.
Look at that.
And
good points, man.
What little known actor who's extremely famous now was in this movie, but not very famous at the time?
Vin Diesel.
Oh, God.
Yes. Vin Diesel. Family, buddy.
My grandpappy was actually on that section of Omaha Beach at the age of 17.
Wow.
He lied about his age, and he fucking joined the army. And at the age of 17, he stormed the beaches of Normandy.
Wow,
dude.
Yeah.
Well,
he passed away in 2015, but he's always been a hero of mine. I always love chatting with him, and
he's my hero, dude. Fuck that shit.
I honestly, I would love to go to a nursing home, just sit and chat to people that were just in the war, just talk about the shit they got up to, the stuff they're not supposed to talk about with the grandparents, the stuff they did. Because that would just
how many liars would you get? Be like, I punched Hitler in the face with some apple
sauce. My grandpa showed me photos of him, he had a M1 Grand slung across his shoulder, and behind him
I'm talking about
is the fucking the barges and all the ships landing in. I'm like, Grandpa, were you in World War II? He's like, how'd you know?
Dude,
he's fucking badass, man.
Saving Private Ryan. He's like, that's me, Grandpa. That's Tom Hanks.
By
No,
the way,
but yeah, he was
Tom
there,
Hanks
man.
has got to be
He's
up there
part of
with some of the highest rated Rotten Tomatoes actors out there because some of the films he's done, ranging from Toy Story, Big, fucking Saving Private Ryan, all these fucking massive blockbusters that he's been in.
Castaway.
It's funny, yeah. It's funny because like I think with like younger generation like us, like he was such a big deal in a comedy sort of sense before, like we were even like
Day, Men in Black. Fucking, these are the movies that we remember Tom Hanks for.
what?
Huh?
Did you say Independence Day and Men in Black?
Like I'm talking like Splash, and fucking the other like the comedy roles that he had, and then he started moving into drama. Like I grew up with the sort of drama that Tom Hanks, the films that he started doing.
One of my favorite Tom Hanks movies of all time is The Terminal. That film is just brilliant.
I've always wanted to see that one. Another one of my favorite Tom Hanks films is Road to Perdition.
If you can.
Moving on, the next film is Borat.
Lower. Lower.
So much
Yeah.
lower. Like
12%.
You reckon he got 12%?
TS, come on, dude. They also filmed that movie out here close to me as well.
You also lower. Say lower. It did
Wow!
lower.
Whoa.
Fuck off.
Really?
Only by 1% it got lower. 91%. It actually got more than the audience score. Now, the reason why this movie, I think, scored so high is because of how clever the film actually is. I watched it recently, but I researched a bit about it, and there are still people trying to sue him for shit that he did because he was so clever at calling people out. Honestly, there were so many people on there. There was a guy there going, saying all the kind of things you'd expect at a very right-wing type. I think it was
like at a former guy rally.
it was a fucking rodeo. There you go. And he was talking about the things that they want and what they don't want in the country, and he was being genuine. And it's fucking crazy. That film is brilliant for what it managed to do. The messages it tried to do.
He's trying to warn us. Like, we shouldn't have taken that as a warning. Like,
exactly.
But fuck.
So the next film, the final one, is the Borat subsequent movie film, which is the sequel.
Lower.
I have not seen that one.
TS lower.
I'll go lower as well.
Okay.
91, dude. Yeah, it's got to be lower than 91.
What should
There
be
you
higher?
go. 85%. So he lower,
Not
but
by
still,
much, dude.
again, quite a high score.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Right.
Did you see that? Oh, where he was Sacha Baron Cohen disguised himself as some sort of right-wing art, like a musician at a rally, and he did like this huge sort of like troll, like a song, and it was just like a sort of hick song, but he was like talking like political shit, and everyone was all cheering him on. And once they realized what was going on, once the people realized that it was actually Sacha Baron Cohen just pulling a fucking prank on them, they like told him to get out, so he left. But then he went back hours later, disguised as another character, as a fucking reporter, asking like, "So what was going on with that guy that you guys had that was singing?" It happened pretty recently, dude.
He's got balls, bro. Sacha Baron Cohen, like, I'll give it to him, man. I mean, his movies really aren't like my favorites, but the dude's got balls for days.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a tie.
Between Bruno and David.
So in last place,
Thanks, guys.
last, like as far last as you can get, like
Cheers, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it.
that rim that grabs onto the end of your dick that's on the Johnny. That's what I'm talking about last. That's the bit sees none of the action, gets all the goo at the end. That's TS.
Let's get right here.
With 7, you did well though. You got 7. You got 7, buddy. That's really good. Tied with 9 in both Tom and David. What can we do as a tiebreaker? I was thinking I can go into Rotten Tomatoes now, and I can get you to guess the nearest score of a movie.
Yeah, you could do that. Or you could see who get naked faster.
Yeah.
Fucking do this. So you wanted to see me shirtless last week, right?
Oh, that was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Okay.
You're beautiful, TS.
TS, give me a movie suggestion. Make
Basketball.
Who what?
Basketball.
Basketball.
Oh shit.
Okay.
For all you South Park fans out there.
Now, I want you guys to give me what you reckon it got, and the nearest one will
higher than 50%.
No, he's just saying like the score. Like we guess the score, kind of like higher or lower. The closest to it without going over.
Okay. So we have to give you just one number.
A percentage, yeah.
Okay. 65%.
65%.
I'm gonna go with 78.
Both wrong. There's flash in there. Shit.
What the hell? 42?
42%. You just got to take my word for it. 42%. We're going to go with another movie. Fuck's sake. Because you both went over. We're going to go with...
What about Indiana Jones?
I saw it in the comments earlier from Ryan. Turner and Hooch.
Punching Nazis in the face. That's what it's all about.
Turner and Hooch. Tom Hanks and the dog. Give me a number.
Turner and Hooch.
Wow. Is that a real movie?
Yeah, it is.
Hooch.
I'm gonna say that got like 37%.
37%, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll Turner and Hooch. I've never even fucking heard of that movie, so I'll do. Fuck.
Closest without going over.
Okay, 47%.
And the winner is David because it was 52%. There you go, David. You win this week.
Yeah, David.
Cheers. Wait, let me get another drink real quick, boys.
And you beat the man. And Farron Cruz, get the fuck out of here with your shit in the comments.
I like what he wrote. He's saying that he loves weed, or they love weed. That they love pussy. And can we throw that up there really quick just so we can see what the fuck is going on? It's like
I don't know what the fuck that is. Probably
I see pipes.
I banned him, by the way. I got kicked him out. I was like, fuck that shit.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Huh.
So, wait, hold on. That white stuff is lines of cocaine. I know that for sure.
Well, it looks like... Okay, I feel like we're like ancient Egyptian like people, like archaeologists and shit. And we're trying to like, decipher. Yeah, fucking we're like Indiana Jones.
Cheers.
Yeah. If anybody watches this video and they know what the fuck he means or they mean, let us know.
Oh, cheers, boys.
It's coordinates to lost treasure.
Badass.
Speaking of lost treasure, the British sense of humour by far is more superior to anything on the planet. And I have proof. I have evidence. Before we get out of here, I'd like you all to take a look at this picture that was sent in by TS. I'll put it in for the Weekly Bazaar, but I think Tom was like, we definitely need to talk about this.
It's a picture of John Cleese.
This is a picture of all the names for the snow plows that go around the UK at the moment.
In Scotland.
Around Scotland, and you've got Salt Disney, Spready Mercury, Sir Salter Scott.
Is that Led Zeppelin, Licensed to Chill?
Yeah.
Buzz Ice Clear.
I love Lord Coldemort and you're a blizzard, Harry.
Is that Gritty Gonzalez? Socially distance, snowshily distance, should I say? Snowshily distance, brilliant. Robert Burns.
That's so good, dude. This so
Winter
clever.
Explorer. Scotland's bravest Greta.
Yeah, these are hilarious. Just the funniest thing I've ever read in my life. I'm just so impressed.
Nobody decided to go with Mr. Plow.
I know, right? No one. Not one. That's why you British lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we saved your ass during World War II.
We saved your ass in World War III.
Touche.
TS, tell us what's going on USUK Chronicles this week and stuff.
Well, today is one of my beautiful and greatest friends, Mr. Joe Green, was on our show this week. He is one half of the Gateful Gateway podcast with Damo, who was obviously on the Weekly Bazaar a few weeks ago. He's a musician. He has been in a plethora of bands. Most famously, a band called Empire, which they started to take off, and then shit hit the fan. So yeah, if you want to come listen to the Chronicles of Joe Green, please come down and come listen to the USUK Chronicles this week. The man has an unbelievable set of pipes on him. I've never known anyone go so high in all my life. Plus, he's fucking hilarious guy, and he's one of my best friends. So yeah, come check out USUK Chronicles with Joe Green this week.
Amazing.
Sounds good.
And Wakanda Forever. Let's Dom, who did we speak to this week?
We spoke to the amazing Jonathan Joss. And now, guys, you got to understand something about Jonathan Joss. The dude is so dedicated that he had a major concussion before he recorded this, and there was like a whole thing. So if you want to hear John Redcorn and what was his name on Parks and Rec, David?
Ken Watanabe.
If you want to hear John Redcorn and Ken Watanabe talk through like one of the worst head injuries you'll possibly see on a podcast, definitely check it out. It's so interesting to talk to a first American about what it's like, kind of like trying to live up to expectations and try to get your own identity when you've been so many
first American
critical roles. First American, yeah, he's first American. He's before us, first American.
Whoa, I think there was. Wait, do they prefer first American or Native American?
Native American, but I call them first Americans because they were here first.
Call them natives because they were natives to this land, indigenous people.
Tomato.
He's a cool guy either way, and
he was.
The reason we had, Wakanda Forever is something we put in the chat if we need to kill the interview. It's our safe word, and we had to set this up because we didn't know if he was just going to keel over during this interview.
in Parks and Rec, where Ben makes up this little code word for him and Anne to help Leslie with her emotional problems. And he's like, we just do this. He's like, it's loosely based off the Klingon salute from Star Trek. She's like, had I known that, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have agreed to this. Sorry, don't mind the knife. But yeah.
David.
Yes.
Speaking of podcasts, do you have something you want to promote?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
No, just joking. No, just messing with you guys. Last Friday, we at the Speakeasy Gentlemen, Josh, George, Pierce, and I, we all decided to fucking have a show, and it was so. I'm not saying it was terrible. It was just so loose in free form sort of thing. We just kind of went in with, okay, what's going on in the news lately? Fucking roll with that, and we did. I think there was only 2 moments where it kind of lulled, as far as conversation wise. But other than that, the show was really fucking hilarious. It was great. Everyone was making fun of me as they always do because everyone's really mean on that show. That's why I like this podcast better. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm trying to tell you is we decided that we're going to do the show every 2 weeks. So I think we agreed on Fridays. So every, bi-weekly Fridays, we're going to have the show. So not this Friday, 2 days from now, but the next Friday is when we'll have another Speakeasy Gentleman show. And we're hoping to see you guys there.
I am so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you to come out as weekly on the show.
Great. You killed David. Wakanda forever.
Jesus Christ, dude. I was this fucking close to spitting out my bourbon, you fuck. You son of a bitch. You know what? I changed my mind. Speakeasy is a lot better than this show. Fuck you.
Don't make me waste booze.
Right. We'll have to get Josh on and on Podstars and get him to run the gauntlet. I'd love that.
Oh, he would fail.
Burn.
I did watch a bit of it. I haven't watched it all yet. I got to explain. I was meant to be at work last night and I wasn't because I got really ill very quickly. I got knocked off my ass. I could barely move. My head was killing me, and I was like, "Fuck! I hope it isn't that COVID shit." So I had to go and get a test right away because of my job, and when they do that, everything kind of stops. My boss was like, well, you can't come into work if you're getting a test. I need to get someone in for you while we wait for the results and stuff. Turns out I haven't got it. I don't know what the fuck is happening with me, but I am just ill. I can't explain it.
You are ill. Weak. Illmatic.
The illest motherfucker I know.
Yeah.
Ill. Yeah, so...
Don't worry, Alex Wadley. Everything will be fine. It'll be okay soon enough.
Quickly, Alex, where can people find these amazing shows with the exception of Speakeasy Gentlemen?
Well, if you wanted to find sort of a hint at the Shoes for Biscuit. You can find it on the Monopoly board just behind me, right here.
You
There is a
motherfucker.
square with the Shoes for Biscuit on there, so it's just a hint. No, you can find us at our amazing website, which is USUKnetwork.com, and that's powered by our friends at Web Orchard. We've just done an interview with the amazing Pete White. He come on and had a chat with us, and it was so nice because even though we were chatting to our sponsor, and there's no pressure, but it's the sponsor coming on our show.
He's like, you insult me, I fucking pull out.
Yeah.
Which is something I never do.
That's how I was.
Pull out or insult?
Tomato.
He's cool. We just chatted about video games and stuff. That was really good.
We did.
Really
It was a good time.
So yeah, go to USUKnetwork.com. Now the Weekly Bazaar is on a bit of a break at the moment. We'll be back in about 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks' time. We just want a bit of time to reconfigure, schedule some shows, and get things right again. Get some sexy music up, and maybe some new features for the Gauntlet. I don't know, but that's what that's for. So we'll let you know when that's about. Yeah, this has been a great show. We're going to kill it a bit early because unless anybody's got anything else to add.
No.
I just wanted to say that although the Weekly Bazaar is like taking a break, I'm kind of, it's like bittersweet, you know. It's always like glad, but then at the same time, kind of like you miss it.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
It really is a bittersweet symphony.
Yeah.
Verve. That's life.
You know, I fucking finally saw that music video where he's just walking around and fucking stomping the grounds and moccasins and shoulder checking everybody that he fucking comes across. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
That's a fucking great music video.
I was like, yo, all right.
What? Ryan says that I should have given up mentioning the Monopoly board for Lent. Would have been good. By the way, I could just gotta say, I was not mentioning the Monopoly board. You guys were, which is why I put this in the background, because I wanted to be like,
why did you put it in the background? Because you want us to mention it.
It's my favorite ongoing joke, so no, don't ever take it down. It really is. And you're such a gentleman about it, because Alex, you could be shitty about it, but guys, it's just a fucking Monopoly board, and I like to have a good time, and you know, why not celebrate my accomplishments? And you let us have a good time with it, so fucking good on you.
I'm part of the Hasbro universe now, so let me unsheath my Cobra from time to time.
Yeah, you and fucking Mr. Potato Head, bro.
Cobra!
Speaking of Cobra, might be able to talk a bit more about that lately. Soon, maybe. I've just signed a guest that is part of the Hasbro universe.
Totally did.
Come on the show. There's a teaser there for you. Right, let's get the fuck out of here. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for joining us in the comments. Make sure you check out the website. Make sure you follow us. And we will catch you guys next week. Peace out.
Bye.